There you go.
Oh, there you go. It's gone.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. So it's a equal quick off. Goes a little bit towards the orange half to start with.
Then from Panda in the middle. Quick shot by Luna. And it's a great shot. It's on target. No one's there to save that. It's 1-0.
The kickoff just went towards the orange half, but no one was there to react. Luna got to the ball first. It was actually quite a good shot. No bounce and...
Just not... The orange team just aren't reacting quick enough to that. It's really unfortunate for the kickoff. But here we go.
Blakeos will kick off again. And again it goes slightly towards the orange half, so they do actually get the ball out this time.
Midnight with control of the ball now, going for a little aerial play. You get another touch on the ball, challenged in the air by Silver.
Luna hits the ball up, then decides to rotate out. Silver as a free ball, puts it towards midfield. Ball's high, no one's going for it. Panda passes, doesn't quite get the ball to Silver.
Shot slightly off target, but Luna pushes it wide. 50 in the middle of the field. Midnight going for it now, hits the corner, cleared by Panda. Into the path of Peak Deek though, he's boomed it back upfield. But Silver's already up. Silver's been very, very strong in the first couple of minutes of the game.
Good little aerial play from Luna, just to try and keep control of the ball for Aqua.
Pressure by Fushby in the corner. There you go. Silver bangs it to the middle, trying to find Panda, but Panda's not there. Quick counter attack. Is it good? Could have doubled? No, unfortunately not. And Fushi's there to kind of get a 50 on that to clear it out.
Couldn't quite reach the ball.
A whiff there, or is it a fake? I can't really tell.
Silver's got the ball midfield, just trying to take control of it so let his teammates get back. Quick challenge by Panda. Maybe we'll try and push it middle. Decides to back off it, goes to the boost instead.
Demo there in the middle of the pitch, just to try and slow down the play. The Orange have been very aggressive since the first kickoff. Obviously the blue team are already 1-0 up. 50 into the middle, into the path of Luna. As Luna get another touch, massive bump there. And that's in the back of the net.
Thank you, Ben Streets 96 for the prime. Appreciate it, mate.
Midnight with that huge bump on Silver just puts him way out of the play, and Silver just can't recover that. It's really unfortunate.
It's good from Luna, just a little air dribble. To be fair, Bosh had no chance from that one.
2-0. Blue have been putting on a lot of pressure at the moment.
Again, equal kickoff. See that every single kickoff is going slightly towards the orange half.
The path is going to try and have a bit of control on that with his weird wheels. Put into the path of Luna. Luna's going to go try for an aerial play. Silver's there in the air with him. He gets to 50. He's still got control of it though, and it's cleared away by Panda. The Peak Deek.
Fusha whiffs the ball. Silver goes up to try and follow.
It's a big 50. A big whiff there from Fushby. I couldn't tell if that was a redirect attempt. Luna with control of the ball. Trying to find an empty
nice shot.
Top corner. Lovely shot.
Again, I think Bosh are just pushing up a little bit too high, leaving their goals slightly exposed, allowing Aqua to get those shots on net.
There is definitely a little bit of open play with the Oranges, so there's a lot of pressure put on them, and there's only so long you can hold on to that pressure without cracking, and I feel like that's what we're seeing at the moment. Blue are just putting on way too much pressure, and Orange are the boys counter it.
Pops high into the air, Midnight goes up, gets one touch, tries to pass it to the Peak Deep, passes it centre, tries to find Midnight.
Nice little passing play there, but saved by Panda on the goal.
I'm going to pretend like that one's going on. Look, right.
Luna with the double touch, whiff. Midnight tries to go for the follow, but he's shadowed by Silver. Fishby with the control, he's going to go against the wall, he's going to be in the path of the Peak Deep with huge control. Big dunk there, we'll see if he can go again. And Silver clears it away into the path of Panda, who's going to try and go for a little aerial play in the corner. Midnight with the clearance. There you go, and Silver just 50 on the wall. There's been a lot of pressure from, is it Aqua?
Yeah, that's how I'm pronouncing it anyway.
Yeah, we'll go Aqua.
In answer to your question, Ben, we do get paid for primes once £100 has been made, but that will go toward, $100, but that adds $5 to the pot, so it just makes it so we get paid faster, basically, so we can't take any money out of it, yeah. Back to the casting.
Yep. But the Peak Deep there with a ceiling challenge, Silver just beating him to the ball while he's on very low boost. Midnight passes it across the middle to Luna, who goes for a little redirect into the path of Midnight, which is unfortunately wide. Pass straight to Silver into the corner. Luna's in the middle. Nobody's back post. So that ball goes into the middle. It's been a very dangerous place, but Midnight clears it away on the front post. A lot of empty back post space there. Luna with the aerial. He tries to pass it across the field into the path of his teammate. He finds it, but the ball's wide open. But Fushby gets a little touch away, just to clear it away. Puts it into the middle, into the path of Midnight. It's cleared away by Panda. It's slightly wide. How Blue going to do it off of the wall? We'll see Panda with the early challenge, straight into the middle of the box. Panda's got it again. Peak Deke with the control at the moment. Tries to pass it mid. Fushby is there. Fushby's been marking that front post quite well. Tries to control it round the player. Manages to get a little touch on that. Panda, who tries to control it past Luna, can't quite get it. Silver pushes it into the corner. Panda with the aerial. He's slightly wide, unfortunately. Into the path of Midnight, who goes for a quick shot. It's slightly wide. Peak Deke puts it high. Midnight trying to touch it down, but Panda's there first. Luna with the touch out into the wall. Gonna go for a little aerial play here. Panda's on the back wall. There's 2 players on the back wall. Let's see how they deal with that. Nice. Yeah, hopefully, that's a little bit of a loose ball there. Peak Deke manages to get a touch up. Gonna go for a double touch. Oh, very, very close attempt there. Luna pushing the ball forward. Oh, sorry, he's trying to control the ball to his own net, but he's demoed by Fushby, who bumps his own teammate on the defense, but Silver's covering for both of them there. A fake by Midnight into the middle. Double touch attempt by Luna, unfortunately slightly wide, redirected, and that's the game.
And that is 1-0 to Aqua off the start. It's actually been quite a close game, I think. I think it's just been a little bit unfortunate that Bosh haven't really been able to get into the game.
They haven't really been able to escape their own half. Obviously, the Luna and Peak Deke putting on a lot of pressure and Midnight helping out in behind, which is why he's got more assists. And it's just been a lot of pressure that I don't think Bosh have any way to deal with.
Have you noticed Luna's on 160 ping?
That's thoroughly impressive, I must say.
Very, very, very good performance for someone on that much ping. But you know, it is a best of 5. There's always chances to get back into it.
The first game might just be a warm-up game, as they say. There is a lot of pressure going into this game. But we'll see how they square up to it.
Again, kickoff starts again.
A big win by Blue. Silver Wisps. Fushby with the aerial. We'll see if they can follow that. Midnight goes for it, but then decides to back out of it. The Peak Deke pushes it forward. Luna's going to try and he doesn't try and 50, he fakes it, and the ball goes into the orange middle, to the pass of Fushby, and it's in the corner.
Bosh get right back into it off the start. They did not have any waiting around this time. Good little infield pass from Silver and a nice beat for Fushby on the Peak Deke. Midnight tries to get it, doesn't quite get there.
Really close there by Midnight. Got a slight touch on it, but wasn't fast enough.
You would think that they would be disappointed with that one, but it is quite
a very equal kickoff with Luna cheating up quite nicely. He's going to go for a little aerial play, but obviously he won't have a lot of boost. Going to try and find his teammate Midnight in the middle. Fushby beats them there. We'll see who gets that corner boost.
The Peak Deke.
The Peak. No.
Oh, was it? Oh, you talking? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying Panda managed to steal into the boost. Fushby puts it wide, puts it into the middle for Midnight. Midnight finds the quick shot, no challenge, just catches a team with no boost in the centre of the field. If you're looking at the replay,
that's really, really good boost control from the PD. They're having a quick shot, forcing Fushby to make the save. They're passing it infield for Midnight, who then finishes it. Really, really good play.
With Silver having no boost and Fushby only having 19, it was a very, very tall order to try and save that. It's a very good shot. Demo there on Panda by Midnight as the Peak Deke collects the ball, touches against the wall, tries to control it. He gets 50'd into his top corner. Luna gets a touch into the middle, into his own middle. It's a double commit by Panda. Panda's hit it wide. Fushby's there, Silver's there covering the back, sorry. And there you go, a big push in. Silver's going for an aerial. Double commit by Blue. Aqua. Panda touched it into the middle, into the path of Luna.
Pass to Luna. Luna
Slightly
just wide.
Oh, that's really unfortunate there from Silver. It was on target, but he had to try and find a way to deal with that.
Quick, really, really good shot from Luna, making Fushby go for it, although it was going wide. Removing that defender from the play, allowing the Peak Deke to get an open shot at net, and it just finishes.
Forcing him to make a move is very important. Obviously, he has to deal with the fact that might be on target, and in the split-second decisions, obviously this game entails, it's always really hard. There we go again, Midnight trying to fit a ball into the middle, Silver clearing it away, a big clear there by Panda into the path of Silver, trying to find him anyway. Luna gets a slight touch on it, he gets 50 by Fushby. He's going to try and find a way to push that into the middle, but Midnight there blocking the front post. Big clear there by Peak Deke, who's Luna going to bang that forward with a little redirect. Midnight's in the path of that, goes for a little wall shot, but unfortunately isn't able to make anything connect. Silver's there, he passes it into the middle to Fushby, goes for a little extra touch. Unfortunately, Silver can't make it for the third. Kind of booms it into the middle. It's going to be open net. Fushby's there covering though.
It does seem to be a bit of an overcommit from Aqua. If you see, Aqua do try and push up a little bit more. So if
really nice there. Really, really nice redirects into the pass of Fushi. Sorry, just to cut you off.
No, all good. But as I was saying, look, all the Aqua players are so high. Silver gets one touch over the only defender, and it just leaves an open shot at net, and there's nothing they can do about it. And now it is once again 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Blue seems to really be dominating kickoffs as well, especially with that really, really close cheat by Midnight, so they can get right on that straight away.
To the middle, Fushi there, just beating his teammate to the ball, getting a slightly stronger touch on that to get it away. Panda with the backflip, find a ball in the middle. That backflip has only just gone and worked somehow. Lovely little pass into the middle. With a Panda, fakes it, faking no one, with a little bump even there by Fushi in the middle, if you notice that.
Really, really good pass, to be fair, and Bosh are right back in this 3-2, 245. A lot of goals this game, but it seems like Bosh are abusing the fact that Aqua do push up. They do try and get aggressive, try and pile on the pressure, and Bosh are just coming right back at them.
They definitely dealt with that pressure more in the second half. In the second half of this game, just exploiting those little weaknesses that Aqua are leaving open in behind. So they did beat their opposition in the first game, but Bosh did get a lot of good information from that.
Yeah, so they may have lost the first game, but they've used the knowledge that they have gained from that first game to pile on the pressure, to keep on the tempo, and honestly, they are now going toe to toe with Aqua after looking like they were going to get whitewashed in this tournament.
Here we go, Panda with an aerial, it's going to hit the backboard, but if there's any follow up, Midnight's there first. Panda's rotating away into the path of Silver. He gets a slight touch on that. Going to try and follow that again. Well, Peak Leak's going to beat him to it. It's a little bit of a loose ball there into the path of Midnight. We'll see if Midnight can get any more on that. He can't, unfortunately.
That was Luna.
That was Luna, my bad.
All good. Silver's got the ball now. Peak did good interception in the corner. Loads of time. Flicks it over Fushi.
Peak beats one, beats two. Into the path of Midnight. It's 1v2 versus with Silver now. A little 50 there. Into the outwards path of Peak. Peak touches it wide. But it's a little bit of a loose ball. He goes for a little wall double. And we'll see if his teammate can collect it and put a bit more pressure on. Luna there, try and pass into the mid. Silver booming it to the wall. He can get another touch on that. He's going to bounce loosely into the middle. It's going to be cleared by Peak. It's going to bounce over Midnight's head.
It's a good 50. Doesn't quite get there though. Luna on the backboard decides to try clears the ball.
Wall pinch there by Luna. Very nice touch.
A pop over. Fushi gets the clear. Fushi touches and pops it over. Midnight's there though. We'll try and go backboard. Cleared by the Peak Deke on his own backboards. Unlucky there.
Here goes Luna now trying to find the path of Midnight, who redirects it into the middle. Luna went for a bump in the middle of the pitch. Boom. Ball goes over. Backboard. And it's in the back of the net. What a goal by Fushi. Just calm, collected. Just keeping an eye on where he put that. It's a little bit of self-assist there. A little bit slow. There definitely are spaces in the backboard of this defence. And I'm finding it quite interesting that it's taken them this long to exploit. But it's become a really, really interesting series now. Well, I would argue it's pretty much going to be guaranteed to be 1-1. Midnight getting a touch on that. He's going to go for a little bit of a solo play in the middle of the field. Midnight there with a bit of a miss. Silver booming it into the corner. Gonna go for a double. He gets the double. Fushi's there, but it's snuffed out by Midnight.
And that looks like it will be a Bosh victory.
You know, the first game being, what was it, 1-4-0, and this game.
A quite close game, I feel.
I agree. Here we go. Silver showing us Silver on the first. Fushi and Luna getting on the kickoff. Silver beating out his opponent in the midfield. Peak trying to clear it Panda getting a slight touch on that. Got 39 boost left. Good boost management there. Fushi's going to get another touch on that. Didn't manage to get the mid boost though. Let's see. Midnight being 50-50 by Silver on the midfield. Peak manages to get the corner boost. Just beats Panda just by a little bit, which is very important. Because now it's a Fushi on the backboard once again. As we say, Fushi is doing a lot of work currently to deal with that pressure on the backboard. He's also putting on a lot of offensive pressure, which we haven't really seen in the start of this game so far. In the first 40 seconds of that, big miss by Silver, and a slight team pinch there, leaving the ball open. Peak gets a 50 into the middle. Luna tries to capitalise on that, but slightly wide, leaving the back wide open. But Peak is there just to clear it at the nick of time. Fushi trying to put it into the midfield. Midnight 50-50 in that. Luna going for a little aerial play, going to try and collect it on the wall to try and get the Panda, being the slightly faster player. A double commit there by Bosh in the midfield. Silver tries to put it back into the middle.
Infield pass to no one. You now see Aqua starts to go on the attack, hard into the backboard.
Huge.
And a little demo on the goal line just to clear the space by Midnight. Hits the ball. Immediate thought is the demo Fushi that then leaves the open net for Luna. And then Panda just can't get there. Does demo Midnight, but that slows him down just enough to stop him from getting to it. Really unlucky. Kick-off once again. This time Panda does win it. Follow up by Silver. Will try and slow it down. Good flick. And Peak does have to make the save. Luna goes again. Just takes control of it. Bit of a heavy touch. Takes a 50. This will be collected by Fushi. Peak up. Collected. Pass to Luna. Sorry. Who passes it mid. And it
scrappily found its way into the corner of the goal there. A really good pass from Peak. With Luna with the little redirect. And Midnight just being in the right position to just beat Panda by an inch to get there first.
Really, really tight angle. Really does well to get it round the defender. Really, you have to appreciate it, to be fair. Good kickoff again. This time clears directly to Midnight. Smashes against the wall. Will go for a follow. Gets the read into the corner, leaving an open net. Defender is back. Shot behind the defender.
Luna manages to just catch his opponent off guard with that slight touch in behind him. Obviously, both of the players going across the net is one of the hardest goals to save. Silver's facing the wrong way, and Panda just isn't fast enough in that position to beat him to it, and it just catches both of them off guard.
Fushi got really, really unlucky there, just to drive past the place of the shot. But then you can also just really give props to Luna for being able to find that angle. Really, really well done.
3 minutes left in this game remaining. Will we see Bosh come back from this pretty devastating start? Fushi trying to recover a little bit of ground there, trying to make it 3-1, but just missing the goal slightly. Panda with the aerial into the path of the Peak. He puts it high, going to hope for a waterfall. It's going to bounce off the backboard.
Demo by Panda on the goalkeeper leaves the net exposed, but the overcommit by Midnight just gave Bosh a look. They maybe thought they just had a chance, but couldn't quite get there.
Very necessary demo there. If he doesn't get the demo, obviously he got the boost, but he gets beaten to the ball. It doesn't matter how much boost you have in a situation. Your opponent's got the head start on you, and he's just going to touch that into the front of the net.
Peak, good flick, leaves for a 50 into Luna. Midnight collects, goes to the ceiling, tries to pass it, gets a flip reset, takes a 50, passes it to the Peak. Good save by Panda, who passes it back towards the mid. Midnight just not there to get the ball though.
Just not quick enough on the reaction. There he goes, 50, really big pinch. Luna and Fushi are going to go for a 50 there. Luna just beats him to it. There you go. Panda is going to 50 that. It's going to go slightly wide into the path of Peak. What we see Peak just putting the ball on the backboard, just forcing his opponents to make a move. And I feel like that's done a lot of work for Aqua this game. Little redirect there. It's got sending goalwards, but slightly wide. There you go. Silver trying to get the ball off the backboard into the path of Luna, who might have just caught his opponents off guard. A massive save there from Fushi. Big challenge there from Midnight. Silver goes for the clearance. Luna gets bumped. A massive bump there. Silver goes for a 50 with the Peak. The Peak is going to try and get a little aerial play. We'll see what he does here.
Passes it mid, goes for a dunk.
Huge
and
dunk into the top bins. Wow.
Completely leaves the defender speechless. Peak just takes it into the air, tells the defender, "Nope, Panda, you are not getting this. This is my ball. You shall not be the one to take it." And to be fair, Bosh,
lovely aerial control there to just maintain the confidence and the calm and the collectiveness to realise that his opponent is there, but he doesn't have to go for the ball. He can go for the touch out, which I think is very, very key It's something a lot of players like miss nowadays. They don't realise that they can prepare for their opponent to make a touch. And just
being able to read that really, really high level, to be able to understand what your opponent is going to do rather than just setting up for what they can do.
big forward pass. Peaks just clears it out. Panda gone upwards towards his own net with a little redirect. Silver just collecting that, putting it into the corner. There's no control from Bosh at the moment. They're just pumping it forward, trying to relieve some of the pressure that Aqua are putting them under. Luna tries to go for a 50. Silver touches the ball forward into the path of Peak. Fushi just gets a little touch forward into the path of Silver, who does beat Midnight to the ball. And Panda there, and Fushi going for a little double commit.
Really, really close there, just couldn't quite find the read. But this enables Aqua to be able to hit them with the counter, but then Aqua then overcommit. You see all three players are in the Bosh half. One lucky clear.
Two big whiffs there from Bosh. Leave Midnight to have a really good 50 in the centre of the field. Unfortunately, none of his teammates are there to follow that up.
The Peaks now going to the ceiling, gets challenged by Panda, who then gets cleared by Silver. Silver goes for another touch, doesn't quite get anything on that, so Luna's now got a free ball, passes it to Midnight. Luna tries to take control of it, doesn't quite get it, and that
is the game.
That is Aqua 2. Aqua are leaving a hell of a lot of space behind. But it's about how the Bosh needs to then understands that and then take control of that and play against it like they did in game 2, because there was positions where they played it in. But right, so now we are on game 4. Match point for Aqua, bearing in mind. And I've got a feeling Aqua will probably not let this go down without a fight. Bosh passes it middle.
You mean Bosh?
I meant Bosh won't let this go down without a fight, sorry.
Panda putting it against the back wall. Luna not getting enough of a touch on that to make any significant difference, and unfortunately the ball is hit wide for Bosh. Double commit there, and Panda manages to push it up. Silver does get a bump on Peak. Let's see how much of a difference that will make. Luna trying to hit it against the side wall. Silver 50ing it into the path of... Oh, I thought Fushi was going to go there. No challenge. Fushi does manage to 50-50 that in the end. Silver booms it back towards his own net into the path of his teammate Panda. Panda gets a 50. He's going to go for a back wall redirect. It's going to bounce into the middle of the pitch. And the Peak calmly and coolly collects that.
A little car change from Panda. I just realised before he was playing in the Batman car and now he's playing in the Nocturne.
He did that in the second game.
Did he do that in the second game?
Yes. That's what got confused. Peak up there. Whiff from Peak and Midnight, leaving Fushi a little bit confused on the back line. Luna goes for a little wall reader right there. The Peak is so deep in this position. That ball's going to 50 right into the middle. That's really unlucky for Bosh. That could have been led goalwards, but unfortunately slightly wide. Bit of confusion there. Seems like he's trying to get into the mind of his opponent. Luna gets beat a little bit there with Panda. Silver going to try and push that forward. The Peak just touching that out. A big coming together leaves one of the Bosh attackers was the one who got demoed. A little bit of a scrap there, Midnight there, just to clean that up a little bit.
It was a nice little pass. It was a really good idea. There was just not enough power on the shot, really.
Midnight collecting that ball, getting a really awkward touch, but Silver just keeping his team in the game. A little touch, tries to get a little touch, unfortunately misses. The Peak tries to capitalise on that. And Fushi will collect that ball and try and flick it. It's going to go slightly wider into the corner. We'll see who gets the 50. Fushi gets the demo, but the ball is sent into the middle of the box. Silver does get the clear off the backboard.
Still 0-0, just over 2 minutes played. There has been a lot of pressure come from the Aqua half, and you can see now. But they are also, as I said before, leaving so many gaps open. You see Midnight's the only one left back. PD has to cover there.
If you look at just before this play, if that ball that was sent forwards into the opponent's half, if that's on target, that's in the back of the net.
Because they don't leave people back. They are overcommitting. They are getting very, very aggressive, getting too confident. But it's about Bosh now, and they need to be the ones to counter that, because also Aqua are really, really, really good on offense.
A little bit of an opportunity there for Bosh to try and equalise this game. Midnight's going to beat Fushi to the ball there. Panda's up, beats his opponent to it. Let's see if he try a little bit of confusion there, a little bit of miscommunication there between the teammates. Silver pushes that up, the ball's bounced awkwardly into the middle.
Pop up towards Midnight. Midnight goes up for it, gets beat by Silver, who will look to try and get back, and Silver's up immediately again. Fushi passed. Silver doesn't have enough boost to do anything much with it. Luna here, 30 boost in the air. Can he get a double touch?
Really, really close. The opponent did not get a touch on that either.
Shot by PD, saved by Fushi. Popped high though. Panda goes for a bump on Midnight. Midnight then tries to go back for it again. All three players.
Silver with the redirect, sent goalwards. What a shot from Silver!
What a shot! He comes back at it from his own. From the half.
Really against the runner play there. A brilliant redirect.
54 miles an hour, just fast enough where Aqua can't even get it at full speed. Really, really, really well played.
Very, very well placed as well. Just a lot of control on that. The kickoff goes the way of Luna. Luna will beat Fushi. Oh, actually, Fushi managed to beat him to the board, and Luna got a boost. Midnight there, trying to go for an aerial. Panda just beating him to it. There seems to be a bit more confidence from Bosh at the moment, challenging where they haven't been in the past.
With only a minute to go, if you were Aqua right now, you'd be worrying, because the moment this goes to a game 5, it's all riding on that game. Yeah, Aqua have looked dominant in the games that they've won, but they've also showed weakness. A good little pre-flip to try and pass it, but it just goes into the corner.
A huge team bump there.
It's massive, leaves massive amounts of space open, allows Bosh to get out.
Fushi doesn't have any boost though, he tries to hit it up, and then Luna with over 70 boost at the moment leaves it for his teammate, just hears that call, respects that, and tries to go for a little bit of control there. Unfortunately can't catch Luna off guard, tries to redirect it, but it's found the path of his teammate Luna into the middle. Midnight trying to go try and challenge that. Silver gets a slight touch away for the clearance, and Fushi is now on a 1-on-1. They are leaving one player back, and if there is that little passing play or a little interlinking play in the back there, you will find that you will score more.
Exactly, and I think they're starting to understand that, because you always have that one player playing deeper now. You see Midnight's immediately going back to make sure they're covering for the shot. Luna's now behind Midnight, playing that third man role, playing the defensive role. But you're starting to see a few mistakes here and there creep in, and Bosh found one of them.
A little bit of a mistake there from Bosh, unfortunately trying to send the ball into the midfield. Midnight unable to find the target in the dying seconds. Three, two, Silver on the kickoff.
When you go off game cam, it mutes. Ah, you didn't add audio.
It wasn't
input.
me.
It was you. You set this all up.
You set this all up. I promise. There you go. That would be better. Ooh.
There you go. Right. Sorry about that. I'm glad that
that's
you told
awkward.
us. Sorry.
Thank you for telling us now though, rather than later.
Yeah, I'm glad that you told us.
Panda
now.
trying to find an opportunity to send the ball goalwards. Luna there 50ing in. Panda's very low boost. Fushi just getting caught off guard. Luna sending the ball goalwards, and then Midnight with a brilliant redirect coming from the other side of the pitch. A massive passing play there from Aqua.
Just over 30 seconds in, Luna gets a massive 50, and that enables Luna to get forward. A nice little pass towards Luna enables a shot from Midnight, and the defenders are left basically standing there, can't do anything about it. Luna again shot on there, forces Silver to use a little bit of boost, make a save. Midnight doesn't quite get it. Peak is up. Why is this?
You're on.
I'm on auto cam, aren't I?
Yeah.
What's the right?
1.
1.
No, 0. Oh, Luna.
Oh,
This is
I
awkward.
don't know. Oh well, we'll just play on auto cam for this game.
Disgusting.
No, it's really bad.
It is awful. The peak 15 that across the goal. Blue team unable to capitalise on that. Ball goes goalwards. Silver tries to get a little touch in. Balloon just snuffs it out. Fushi just.
I can't change it.
We can't touch you. Yeah, we can't change it now because you're on SOF. Panda just getting a touch forward. He's going to go for a little. He's going to try and beat the peak psychologically. Ball sent into the top corner of the goal. Thoroughly impressive.
Little pass to the by the peak, forced to make a save. Can't quite get to the second ball. It enables Bosh to equalise. 1-1, 3:24 remaining.
Just slightly season opening there. And capitalises on that, which is what we've been telling them to do. They have
Nice little cheat kickoff from Midnight. Mesa hit the bar, leaves an open net for the peak, who immediately counters that.
Huge response there from Midnight, just sending that just slightly high of the goal. Once again, we said Panda has to do something about that, because if that's sent goalwards, that will miss. That will go into the back of the net. So he has to try and capitalise on. He has to try and deal with that, and he just isn't able to. And then the ball just bounces into the middle, and Peak just casually and coolly just puts it into the middle.
Luna's got the ball. Big demo from Midnight on the defender. Luna pops it mid, leaves an open net from the Peak. 3-1.
Really, really high pressure here from Aqua. Luna just getting a slight touch out. The Peak finding the perfect position with a wide open net. You can't miss that.
Leaving no room for error from Bosh, basically saying to them, you have to deal with us. You have to come at us. And basically, it is putting Aqua 3-1 up. I mean, it's really, really close still. But again, I think now Bosh are overcommitting, leaving that one person back, just like Aqua were before.
Just now,
but just
finding openings in the defense are Bosh. Once again, we're proving our point every time. There are 3 players in Bosh's half, and they're just capitalising on, just pumping the ball forward. And Midnight is there, caught with no boost. He can't do anything about it.
As I was saying before, they're both starting to do it. They're both trying to get confident on the kickoff. And that's good. It shows that they are wanting this. A really bad kickoff from Bosh forces Silver to use a hell of a lot of boost to try and get there. Ball is high. Luna's got one touch. Can get a second touch. So good clear from Panda.
Yeah, falls into the path of Peak and tries to touch it into the middle. Panda just got a boost. Peak tries to go for a second ball in the middle. The big 50 there between Silver and Midnight into the path of Panda, who whiffs. Midnight unable to beat Fushi to that ball to put it into to just catch him off guard. And I feel like that's a big thing at the moment. Both teams are just trying to surprise. A massive crossbar slam from Panda.
Massive chance from Bosh. If Panda just gets that just lower, it goes under the crossbar. The game's equal with 2 minutes to go. It's an entirely different game.
Luna there with the clearance out into the path of Panda, who finds his teammate Silver unable to control that, going slightly wide. Fushi just having to do anything he can to keep that going in the back of his net. Silver unable to challenge Fushi, trying to keep possession. Midnight clearing the ball into his own corner, getting the boost, he's going to try and clear it, gets 50 by Silver, then big boom by
Midnight, I think.
Yeah, I think that might have been Midnight.
Ball's high, Silver reads it, tries to hit it again, doesn't quite get it. Peak Deep pops it high, looking for a self pass. Goes straight back, forcing Midnight to use a lot of boost, but got a lot of control now. Immediately challenged by Fushi.
Silver's up. Luna just beats him to it.
Nice infield pass to Midnight. Midnight hits it off the corner, tries to look for another one, doesn't quite get it.
Can't get a bump on Panda either, so Panda has control of it. He passes it into the middle to his teammate Fushi, who just gives away possession. It's a slight errors in judgment. Silver going for a little backboard ball, and Panda unable to find the opening that would tie this game up, and that would tie the series. The series is always tight.
Or almost an own go from Silver, forces Fushi to try and make a save. Panda denies the flip reset by Midnight. Silver and Midnight bumping head. Silver self pass up, it upfills, leaving Panda only one back. Fushi does get back though.
Gets a nice 50 there on Panda, on Peak, and Panda tries to follow it, booms it into the corner. We'll see if anyone's in there in the middle to respond. Panda with a massive bump on Luna, but Fushi unable to get rid of his opponents, but I don't see anyone left on defense. Panda there with big demo, ball falls into the middle. It's a loose ball, and the Peak, as he has been, just eating those up.
Dominating, making sure that Bosh has something to do, making sure Bosh can't get away with making small mistakes, forcing Bosh to bring maybe one or two, maybe two back at all times, just in case that demo does come out, because at the moment, if they are pushing one up, then it's just leading to a little bump play, little demo play from Aqua, opening up that space.
But I feel like that's what Bosh tried to do there, a bit unsuccessfully, because they bumped their own teammate. Sent goalwards by Silver, snuffed out by Midnight. And the ball was pumped forward. There's no one on defence.
And that is
the series.
The series. I will go on Discord. Report scores.